It's time to literally go up and never stop, guys. It's time, it's time, it's time. Today we're going to be talking about the debt ceiling and how we're literally about to pump till 2025 possibly, and then the collapse is there. So let's pay attention. First things first, Raoul Powell believes Bitcoin and crypto assets are on the cusp of a massive bull run. We got confirmed, guys. We're getting confirmed from all different directions, right? A lot of people are saying time to sell, but quite the opposite, guys. And today we're going to be talking about how we're literally about to pump and never stop. But before we do talk about the debt ceiling, here's a very interesting opinion or theory, shall we say. Because what if, guys, lawsuit ends, right? XRP gets clarity here soon, but wait a minute. NASDAQ launches crypto custody platform, because it seems like NASDAQ eyeing Q2 2023 release for Bitcoin and crypto custody platform. Wait a minute, what? All these people are coming into play. This is, guys, oh my, and you still believe that cryptos are not about to explode to the upside? Guys, of course they are, right? Why is NASDAQ coming into play? XRP being one of the few is available and can be purchased directly on that platform by all as well. Think about it, right? As soon as guys, all we're waiting for is regulatory clarity for XRP, right? This is crazy. Oh, I'm super excited. So next things next, Ripple IPO rumors. Wait a minute, what? Why would NASDAQ do this, guys, right? Exactly. NASDAQ is planning on launching crypto custody by mid-year or Q3. Medical provides custody solutions. Ripple will IPO when the SEC case ends. Connect the dots, guys. Wow. Right? So Ripple will IPO as well. So guys, there are so many things on the horizon, and how are you still bearish? Do you believe the collapse is here, like here in the next week or so? Right? The reason I don't believe that anymore, guys, right? My whole belief system was based on 2024, 2025, a long time ago. Check out my thread last year, guys, from last year. It's because this just happened. Jim Cramer said, extremely confident the United States is going to default, right? Remember, everything that Jim states, the opposite happens, right? Jim is literally a legend. How is this possible? Because President Biden and House Speaker McCarthy reached that ceiling deal, right? You can't make this stuff, guys. They reached it. Wow. So today we're going to be talking about how this is very bullish, guys, right? Indeed it is. But at the same time, it's very bearish because yes, they're going to pump everything up, but then at the finale will be Jim Cramer will be right along with us, obviously, because we have been saying this for a long time. America will default, but not just yet. So House Republicans agree to tentative debt ceiling deal. Now, House Republicans have reached an agreement in principle with the House or with the White House on raising the debt ceiling. House Speaker Kevin McCarthy spoke tonight on Capitol Hill about the debt ceiling deal, but held off on giving details. After weeks of negotiations, we have come to an agreement in principle, McCarthy said. We still have a lot of work to do, but I believe this is an agreement in principle that is worthy of the American people. Guys, how do you believe these people? How do you believe the right and left, guys? Right? It's all a sham. It's all a facade. It's all BS, guys. Because these people are going to they're about to raise the debt ceiling. I mean, they already have, but they're going to keep printing until the demise of America and we the people, right? If you still believe these people are good, I don't know, guys. They could have just collapsed it here, but I guess they're going to kick the can down the road for a later event. According to the House Speaker, there are no new taxes or new government programs, but there is a lot more within the bill. He adds that the bill has historic reductions in spending and consequential reforms. These will lift people out of poverty into the workforce. Not when the collapse happens, right? A lot of jobs will be lost. So, and then the reason why they're going to raise the debt ceiling or already making the deal too is because if they don't, America will collapse, guys, right? June 5th. So, again, to look at this to avoid a historic United States default, but it's going to happen at one point in time, guys, right? They can't just keep making it go up and up and up forever, because at one point they can run, but they can't hide. Listen to this though. Jerome Powell said the quiet part out loud back in 2011. When they passed the debt ceiling, the United States government needs to create chaos in Europe and the stock market, driving up demand for the newly issued government bonds. Now, this has always been the plan, guys. Listen to this. Look what he says towards the end of the video. This is fascinating.
The market is clearly pricing in a successful vote on the part of the House and the Senate. Stock markets were up. I haven't looked since I got on the air, obviously, but stock markets were up all over the world as soon as the president made his announcement last night. So, if the bill does pass, it'll be, at least in the short term, good for the stock market as well.
At least in the short term, good for the stock market as well. The debt ceiling. Now, I think how it's going to work is that they negotiated to come up with a deal, and then now it needs to get passed and whatnot, guys, right? Voted on. Then it truly begins. So it seems like that is why we are seeing cryptocurrencies pump, guys, right? And I'm guessing the stock market is as well. Now, this all ties into the next month, to the next FOMC meeting that's going to be happening, I think July or June 14th or 15th, around there, guys, right? Middle of next month. Because now if they pause, it's going to be extra bullish for the crypto or for the markets in general, right? For the majority of the markets in general, guys. Again, things are looking really good, but overall it's looking horrendous. Why? Because at one point it's going to collapse, guys, right? And we're going to be talking about it here soon. But first, Jerome Powell said it's good for the stock market short term. But over here, 2011, it passed and it dumped. Maybe that may happen. I'm not quite sure, guys. But I still believe we're going to go up. Why? Because no budget caps after 2025 as part of the debt limit deal, right? Which year, guys? Which year? 2025. You don't say. Check out the thread. So the printer is on. Was it ever off, guys? Exactly, because they can't. They always have to print. They can't stop. As soon as they stop that $1, if they stop printing that $1 guys, $1 bill, it's game over for the system itself. So they can't, right? Now, check this out though. They didn't raise the debt ceiling by an amount. They set a new date of January 1st, 2025 around the collapse, guys. So technically, the debt ceiling is now unlimited for the next 19 months. What? Guys, get ready, because $50 trillion United States national debt imminent, right? 100 trillion. Guys, this is not funny because this is the craziest thing in my life. Oh my, it's honestly so entertaining because I never imagined this was going to. I don't think anyone imagined this type of scenario, right, occurring. But we were the first, or one of the first people too, guys, right? They did this because actually having to agree to 36 trillion in the headlines would be impossible to pass. Wow, that's fascinating. This means that during the next recession, 2023-2024, if tax revenue declines and spending increases, they can borrow an unlimited amount of money for the spending spree to reinflate the economy, right? And then if McCarthy was serious, he would have gone in a different path about this whole negotiation of the deal, of the United States debt deal, right? Not to mention, when we talk about the year 2025, why is everything happening that year? Why? Because you guessed it, 2 plus 2 is 4, plus 5 is 9. 9 is when it all completes, I believe so, guys, right? Well, that's just my belief. Who knows? Not financial advice. Because France to confiscate, steal all private land by 2025. As I said, heist. We need to stop these people now. Wait, what is this? France coming into play, and literally, wow, they're going to confiscate all private land by 2025. Wait, what? Guys, no one is safe, right? I told you guys. Who told you? This channel did. We told you that, guys, everything is going to be centralized, right? The future, may you even own your car, your house, I don't know, guys, but look at this. Things are about to be centralized, right? This is the way it works in over there across the world. Space China, hint. Exactly, guys. I can't believe my face. What's happening? All by the year 2025. You don't say, guys? So, oh my, we cracked the code. We literally cracked the code. They're going to collapse it again when they bring upon a new financial system. Obviously, it ties into cryptocurrencies. People got baited. It's fine. We might as well take advantage of this opportunity. They're going to make everything centralized. Guys, I'm very grateful we're ahead of the curve. Now, when we talk about how all these people, right? Joe Biden, McCarthy, it doesn't matter who, guys. They're all merely puppets for the people who are actually controlling them. Why? All the time we hear how evil this person right here is, but then every time I see him talk, he's more learned, sensible, straightforward, and honest with any United States person. You guys can see right there, right? Now, this is really interesting because look what he stated a while back ago, guys, and this is why Joe Biden, these people are raising the debt ceiling, right? So it doesn't collapse right now, but they're going to collapse it at a specific year, date, month, day, second. check this out. He exposes the United States presidents.
Понимаете, я уже общался и с одним президентом США, и с другим, и с третьим. Президенты приходят и уходят, а политика не меняется. Знаете почему? Потому что очень сильна власть бюрократии. Вот человека избрали, он приходит с одними идеями, к нему приходят люди с кейсами, хорошо одетые и в темных, как у меня, костюмах, но только не с красным галстуком, а с черным.
Look at that, guys. So he's stating that there's these people that come with briefcases, right? And they're wearing dark suits, just like mine, except for the red tie, since they wear black or dark blue ones. Now, it's not dark suits. We told you guys before, it's dark robes. It's all about the robes, not suits.
Или с темно-синим. И начинают объяснять, как нужно делать.
And these people explain how things are supposed to be done, guys, right? And instantly everything changes. That happens with every administration, guys, and United States he's basically just stated. What is this? Right? And you still believe all these people? It doesn't matter about the right or left, folks. Guys. People don't see the shadow. The hands that are controlling from the shadow realm, right? And this is why this is all happening. This is why they're delaying. They're kicking the can down the road. Don't you see? The cut spending above $50 billion. In exchange, they're raising the debt ceiling above $4 trillion to get them through 2 years. This is pathetic. We are so effed, right? Biden and McCarthy have tentative United States ceiling debt deal. Now, and then let's see how the vote pans out from Elon Musk. Right. There will be no more surprises, guys. And then why is it no budget caps after 2025 as part of the debt limit deal, right? Putting it all together, the phrase means that as part of a debt limit deal, there will be no budget caps imposed on government spending beyond the year 2025. In other words, the agreement eliminates or lifts the restrictions on how much money the government can spend on various programs or initiatives starting from 2025 onwards. Do we see what's about to happen by then, guys? This is just my belief. You guys don't have to believe me, guys, because this is my belief that the collapse will happen on a specific year, probably 2024, more likely 2025. Summary of the debt ceiling deal. This is the equivalent of the average American saving $200, guys, right? They're saving $50 billion, which is just 0.2% of GDP. You can't make this stuff up, right? It's all manipulated. It's all a fraud, guys. So let's see what happens at the end of the day. It seems like we will be on the right side of history. Let us pump and literally never stop. I am ready. Now, financial advice. My name is guys. Amazing. See ya.